I don't know. We are paying $7.5 million to a country called Palau. We're paying them $7.5 million to take up to 75 immigrants from our country. We're deporting up to 75 bodies to Palau, and we're going to pay them $7.5 million. And that's not all. We're also going to give them $2 million. That's an additional amount. Also, we're going to give them $2 million to provide advisors to Palau who will help in security issues, and assistance of $6 million to their civil service pension plan. Do you know that this island country is smaller than Rhode Island and has a population of 17,000 people, and we are giving them $6 million in bribes, I guess, so that their civil service members can have a pension, and then $2 million, whatever that sounds like to me, like some greasing of palms to American consultants. Okay, consultants, defense contractors, whatever the fuck. Someone's getting greased. This is on top of the $7.5 million. And they're willing to take the 75 bodies to address their own local labor shortages. This is the slave trade. But we're providing the bodies, and we're also paying them. Why? Is America great again? Is this how badly you want immigrants out of this country? You say it's because they're taking up resources, they're getting SNAP benefits, they're getting welfare. In exchange for a country taking 75 of them off of your hands, we're giving up $15.5 million. Does that seem like a good deal to you? Is this your brilliant businessman? Is this it? Is this it? Are we winning yet? I don't even know what to say right now. This is a literal fever dream. What do you mean for 75 bodies to help Palau with their local labor shortages? We're going to give them $7.5 million on top of $2 million for American consultants and $6 million for their civil servants to have a fucking pension? Do you have a pension? Do you have a pension? This is insane. Who made this deal? Who made this deal? Don't forget, all of your insurance shit's going up. You're about to not be able to afford to eat. Congratulations. I think they call this winning. It's exhausting.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekakwadash. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, and double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. All right, and this lesson is entitled, let me get it here, I forgot it already, Salakia. The wicked plotteth against the just. All right, and that says Psalms 37:12. All right, I'll read it in a second, but as you can see, the plot thickens. We told you that they were going to come down with great wrath, and that they hate Jacob, and you're coming to find out that they hate everyone that ain't white, that ain't don't fit their classification as white. So this is why the Lord said this was going to be the worst time ever in history, okay? Because they're going to be deporting everybody, okay? They're putting these laws and legislations together, these executive orders, all right? That's the reason why they're raising all the questions of citizenship for Americans, for Native Americans, Black Americans, all of it, okay? All right, because they literally want to make America white again, all right? Okay, so this is happening, all right? As you just heard her say, that they want to sell 75 non-criminal immigrants to Palau, an island, okay, to work. All right, that sounds like slavery to me, okay, because of course they're not going to have a choice, all right. But it's a small island, beautiful island actually, but this is what we're paying taxes to do, okay. We had the immigrants here, the so-called Hispanics that here, Issacharites, all right, and the people of the Americas building houses, all right, landscaping, all right, all of that. But the hatred is so thick that he's actually selling them to other countries, and he's going to continue on with this. This is their business model. Their business model is pretty much to incarcerate and imprison whoever they don't like or whatever, or if you come against them or whatever, because that's coming too. That's the reason why they have the Palantir system in place. All right, they initiated the Genesis mission, where they're tying all the computers together so they can surveil everyone. They have Gemini on all your phones, so every word that you say is being calculated and quantified by the AI system and flagged when you say something they don't like, right as we speak. So we're going to enter into a time like no other, a great tribulation, all right, because they're going to be snatching people up left and right and selling them to other countries, to detention centers that the elites have set up. Okay, they have bought these and purchased these buildings, these warehouses or whatever, and in order to house immigrants, right? So soon it will turn to the American citizens. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and read Psalms 37 and 12. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked has drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation. All right, all the truthers and the men of the Lord on the highways and byways. All right, they're gonna come after us as well. All right, truthers, and people speaking against them. Right, their swords shall enter into their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. So the Lord, in the end, is going to destroy Babylon the Great, Esau, Edom, right, for the things that they have done. The Lord told us in Matthew chapter 24 and 21, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. Okay, so you can see the radicalization of the words that Yahushua said come to life by what he's doing here. Okay, it's totally radical. Okay, just crazy. Okay, talking about people that have not even committed a crime, and you're gonna say, hey, you know what, you're gonna go over here to this island and work. All right, they're gonna be monitoring you, whatever, and that's gonna be your life. Okay, so you see, the wicked is ruling the earth. They do whatever they want to do, and that's Trump's main mind frame. Okay, just like he just bombed Venezuela. The day is 1/3/2026. He just bombed Venezuela. Okay, all right. So it's going to get crazy. All right. He bombed also Nigeria. So, okay, they don't care about U.S. citizens. Trust me, they don't. And they're going to be selling people left and right to other countries. All right. And to detention centers, to these prisons, for-profit prisons. That's their new, totally new American dream for the elites. All right. That's the reason why they showed you Alligator Alcatraz, and that gave you a walkthrough of that detention center in Florida. And he talked to also the I think it was he talked to the president over there in the Americas. I forgot what country that was. But anyway, he asked him, could he build more prisons over there in the Americas? Because that's the new model for these elites, is to put you in prison. That's the new American dream. All right. So for the Israelite, we're trying to get you to understand that this is absolutely over. They are going to come down with great wrath. Okay. Revelations, and they already are. All right. All you have to do is ask a Hispanic. All right. Revelation chapter 12, verses 12. All right. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right. The heavens representing the prophets of the Lord, the teachers. All right. And the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, the other nations, the peoples. All right. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. The devil is representative of Esau, Edom. All right. Okay. He's a metaphor for a man that opposes the cause of the Most High, which is to give Jacob the kingdom of heaven. All right. But he wants to continue ruling forever. That's why it says here, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has, all right, this is a people, all right, but a short time, all right, a short time for what? The Lord said he had a short season to rule the earth. We'll read that real quick. A short season. When he came back into power in the 1300s, 1492, he came over here and sailed the ocean blue. The Lord gave him, when he rose back into power after taking down Jacob, the Moors, and over there in Europe, this is what what the Spirit of the Lord told John, the angel. All right, Revelation 20:3, and cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him. That's what happened to the Edomites. Okay, your Caesars, the people that are ruling now in America and Europe and so forth. Right, these so-called white people. All right, shut him up and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more. In other words, they would not be in rulership. All right, they would not be the ruling class people. Till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. All right. It was fulfilled in the 1300s. In 1492, they were totally in power and took down Jacob totally. All right. All right. And this is the point. And after that, he must be loosed, the devil, the Edomites, power structure, a little season. Okay. So this is their little season. And this is the reason why it says in Revelation chapter 12 and 12, that they have a short time. Revelation 12 and verses 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. So they're moving with speed. All right. All right. They know, they've listened to the prophets. They also have their priests on the left-hand side. They're wicked fortune tellers and all of that, and they know the prophecies. So they're moving with speed to subdue Jacob and to set things up. They believe through technology, they can continue ruling forever. Okay, because their end game and their goal is to bring forth the MOTB, which is the mark. Okay, the mark of the beast. All right, which the system is already in place. All right, they're coming out with 6G real soon. All right, and they're gonna make this a police and surveillance state. All right, and their end goal is to give you that digital ID and eventually put that information into a chip and put it into your hand. All right, that's the goal. All right, to enslave the whole planet. Okay, that's their goal, and they're going to come down with great wrath. All right, as you can see, they're making moves to ship people out of here. All right, we're talking about non-criminal migrants. Next is going to be non-criminal Americans, based upon whatever laws that they create. Oh, he spoke against the government. Oh, or they just demonize you and say you're a terrorist and make up some kind of information. Yeah, see, well, it was a good thing we caught them. What we're gonna do? We're gonna ship them off to another country, and and all that. That's what they're gonna do. That's what's getting ready to happen. That's our warning going out to you. All right, Jeremiah 30 in verses 5. For thus saith the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. All right, when this goes down, all right, and they tell you're going to be shipped to another country, your face is going to turn pale. Time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. All right, and this is already happening. It's happening to the northern kingdom, the people of the Americas right now. Okay, they're shipping them out. They're incarcerating them, putting them in detention centers. All right, and amongst them is the children of Israel, the Israelites. Okay, all right. So we're gonna need divine intervention from the Lord. Daniel 12 and verses 1. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, every one that should be found written in the book. All right, so the Lord is going to save his elect. All right, the elect remnant of Israel is going to come out of the children of Israel. Okay, 144,000, 1/3 of all Israel. Okay, will be saved. But it's going to get bad out here. You can't expect it to get any better. Okay, it's going to be hell on earth. All right, and they put the right man in the office, DJ Trumpet. Isaiah 19 and 1. We'll say Isaiah 19 and 4. We'll just get to the point. Isaiah 19 and 4. And the Egyptians, all right, this is a similitude of the Lord. He speaks in similitudes through the ministry of the prophets. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. All right, that cruel Lord is Mr. DJ Trumpet. All right, and the children of Israel are back in another Egypt in captivity. Okay. All right. So let's watch another video. Salakia. Let's look at this one here.
The agreement that, have you all heard of the agreement that the occupant in the White House made with the tiny little country of Palau? For $7.5 million, they'll take 75 immigrants, bring them to Palau, and put them to work. On top of that, hundreds of millions of dollars towards their national security. So those immigrants aren't good enough to remain in the United States and work in the United States. But they're good enough to sell them, basically sell them to another country. So where's that money coming from to pay the country of Palau? Oh, right. American tax dollars. So now the government is into human trafficking, right? I guess that's Trump's thing, though. It's just not sex this time. What the hell?
Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach 12, in verses 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. Shalom.